Hey guys, OJ Williams here with the Nocturnal. We're here at the Westworld Season 4 premiere here in New York City. We're talking to all the stars. It's HBO. Come on down. Hi, congratulations.
Thanks.
Your show is so beautiful and so amazing. I just love it so. But maybe you can clear up this debate. Which character on Westworld is the most powerful? Because it's often something we all fanboys discuss and argue over all day long.
You're the Sophie's choice of this. I feel like I don't. Okay, so Bernard has some new superpowers this season, and he's pretty cool. I kind of ship Bernard. Like, I'd like to travel around the world with him and be like, hey, what's up? He's kind of this intellectual. But Dolores is just this tempestuous, deeply feeling person. But, she kind of died last season, and now we have Christina. So I don't know about Christina. I don't know if I can put my faith in Christina. Tandaway, the magnificent Tandaway. Maeve. Maeve kicks all kinds of ass. I guess if I really need to survive, I need some Maeve in my corner, right?
I'm going with you. So
Yeah.
I'm going with Maeve as well.
Yeah, she can control shit with her mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. That settles it.
Yeah.
Yes, Maeve is.
But I don't know. If Jonah were here, he might have a different answer. But he's got the COVID, so I'm not going to talk about that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Jeffrey. How are you?
Hey, how are you, man?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I feel like on Westworld you've played maybe 3 different characters. How do you manage when doing so many characters in one season?
Well, that's what they ask you to do, so, you got to step up and do it. I love our show. I love the complexity of the characters, of the writing, of the narratives, of the themes. So it just keeps me excited and keeps me loving coming to work every day. As well, you have the opportunity to work with a really brilliant cast, but also brilliant people behind the camera, our crews, everyone. And of course, led by Jonah Nola and Lisa Joy, our co-showrunners, husband and wife. We're all in it together. And it's great. It's just been an ideal place to work. It's been, because it's not always like that. You don't often come into, or always work on series or films that are, for the most part, egoless and in which, everybody grooves to one another and really loves the material together and just tries to take it as far and as deeply as they can. And that's what we do. We just show up to work and go for it.
And you work so much. Westworld always has an amazing theme or message that we take away by the end of the season. What do you think that is this season? From your perspective.
It's always a message about be aware, be cautious of these so-called advances in our lives, this technology that we're increasingly maybe enslaved by. Just pay attention.
Thank you so much, Jeffrey.
Cool.
Congratulations. Nice to meet you.
What's going on?
Juice.
The juice.
I got the juice. Speaking of the juice, do you know how many people you killed this season? Do you have a average amount?
No, Stubbs doesn't kill people. If they're human, Stubbs has a. Here's the thing, right? Is that at our heart and center, our core, our cornerstone, our drive is to never harm another living thing, and that is something that Stubbs lives by. So anytime that you see someone fall down, I've just maimed them. Okay, Stubbs has just incapacitated them for a length of time, or a short time, maybe for life, but he's definitely not killing them.
Good. We like that. Who is pulling your strings this season, if anybody? And then do you finally take control? Can you tell the viewers the truth?
At the start of this season, we begin at the end where we left off for the last season, and Stubbs was tasked with watching over Bernard, and that's where we begin the season. And like all characters, Stubbs is evolving. So where he goes is anyone's bet.
You've done a lot of babysitting on this show.
I've done a lot of babysitting. Yeah, Stubbs. It'd be nice to Stubbs sort of forge his own path, and maybe we get to see a bit of that.
I think we will, God willing, season 5, season 6, it'll happen. Congratulations, Luke.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Mike.
Nice to meet you. Congratulations. Westworld is always taking us left. We never know quite where it's going to go. So when you got the script, were you often like having seen the show, you're like, okay, I did not expect that?
Yeah, I think, you get a script and like they don't tell you the spoiler, right? So you get a script and then you read the next one and you're like, oh man, my character does what? Okay, I'm doing that next week. And like, it's definitely that all the time, but it keeps it really fun and exciting and you don't really know where it's going. And then by the end, you're like, oh, okay, that's what we were doing.
Like
It all comes together, yeah.
Always. I feel like you were born to be on HBO, considering the lineage. So when you got the call, like, is HBO, like, was it like, oh my God, it's meant to be? Obviously.
I mean, when I got the audition, I was really excited because it's been like my dream to work on HBO after my dad did. So then I was just like, maybe they'll call me, and like didn't hear for a month, and I was like, damn, it's not happening. And then it did. So I was very excited. It definitely felt like, going down the family line.
Stars align. I feel like every character in Westworld always has to learn like some kind of crazy skill this year. Did you have to like drive anything like interesting or fight anyone?
I definitely had to fight a lot. There's a lot of fighting. Can't tell you who, but I fought a lot.
What was that fighting process like? Did you have to learn any like choreography, or like did you have to learn actual karate?
No, none of that, but like a lot of like gun training, choreography, all of that stuff. And you do it like a couple days before, a week before, and then keep doing it like in your room by yourself like a crazy person, just like fighting invisible people, and that's kind of
how it goes. I feel like Westworld always has like an amazing theme or a message that us as viewers should take home. What do you think the theme or message is this season?
That's a hard one to answer. I'm gonna have to let everyone find out. It's a hard one to answer.
I guess everyone. Well, what did you take away as a message or theme for you after doing the show?
I think it just made me think about humanity a little bit more as a whole.
That's a good message.
Yeah.
Think about humanity, people. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It was nice to meet you.
You too. Hi, how are you? Congratulations on tonight. When conceptualizing a show like this and putting it to paper, where do you start? Because it's massive.
It is massive. I mean, we really start with Jonah and Lisa's sort of vision for the season. They really do have a strong sense of what this show is trying to say and where it needs to go season after season. So we always feel like we're building and we're doing something bolder and bigger, but that also has a continuity with what came before. So as a writing staff, we take our cues from them. And then we start kicking around all the ideas and see how we can flesh it out and really enjoy it.
Well, the writing's so excellent. Talking about a little bit what you think the message is this season. I think Westworld always takes, by the end of the season, there's always like a strong message that we all take away. What do you think that is this season?
Sure. Well, I think thematically, season 4 is going to build on the questions that have always been sort of baked into the center of the show, and we're still exploring the ramifications of artificial intelligence. But I will say, like season 3, Dolores set humanity free. She made the ultimate sacrifice and sort of let humans off their algorithmically controlled loops. And then this season, I think we're going to take it to a new level and say, like, well, can humans and hosts actually coexist? So
that's a big question.
It's a big question.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Totally.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Have a great night.
How do you manage this whole team? Because it just looks huge. As always.
Well, a lot of hard work goes into that, and we start with pre-production, and we start to try to, analyze what the best way to approach getting the most scope and the most epic sort of locales we can. And even in COVID, I think this season we were really successful in going places and increasing the sort of the beauty and the scope of the show.
I'm always blown away by your sets. They're always so cool.
You've got to thank John Carlos for that. Our production designer is magnificent. He's brilliant. I love him very much, and he did a great job this year.
Like, do you come up with some of those ideas? I'm like, wait, the cars, they're just like the random flowers, like the robot. It's just so futuristic and cool.
I mean, listen, we have a great bunch of talented people. It's a big old think tank. We get together and we kind of move ideas around, and we come up with, our concepts, and they're generated initially by Jonah and Lisa, and then we kind of push them forward and develop them.
There's always, every season, there's always one massive big colossal fight that we get to see, where it's like the scale is just so huge, and people everywhere, loads
your
of
questions.
loads of actors. Do we get something on par this season?
100%. There is a fight, which I'm not going to spoil anything,
please
but
don't.
there is a fight between two women this season that will blow your mind. Okay?
Okay.
And water is involved. That's all I'm going to say. All right?
Aquaman, watch out. There's always a great theme with Westworld, a message that we should all take away after, being involved with the season.
Yeah.
What was the message you took away after doing the show, the season?
The message is more personal than anything, and it ties into, I think it ties into the nature of humanity and how important it is to look at ourselves as we watch a show like this, and we watch our species evolve, but we also individually watch ourselves evolve, and I get to spend a lot of time with a lot of people who are incredible people, and I find there's a lot of family in it, and there's a lot of humanity in it, and I think that's sort of a multi-layered kind of theme that I take away.
Congratulations. I can't wait for everyone to see this massive masterpiece.
Thank you.
Thank you.